The Birth of Writing, a sacred Yoruba tale. In the ancient times, when the divine mingled freely with the earthly, there arose a profound quest that would forever change the world. This is the tale of how writing was born, rooted deeply in the Yoruba tradition. A journey begins. Olofin, the celestial guardian and seeker of great wisdom, had heard whispers of a land called Agba Niyerun. It was said that a sage named Agba Akulele, the son of Shangó, the Orisha of thunder, resided there. Driven by his desire to uncover a powerful secret, Olofin embarked on a journey to this mysterious land. When he arrived, however, what he found was far from what he had imagined. The people of Agba Niyerun could only communicate through gestures, and their writings were traced in the dirt. The slightest gust of wind erased their efforts, leaving Olofin disheartened. He had hoped to discover a way to preserve wisdom, but instead he encountered a world where communication was as fleeting as the breeze. Leaving the land in disappointment, Olofin sang a mournful chant. Baba Bekun, Lauren Adifa Omo Yara Faka, Yaini Olofin, Ofitaku. Further disappointment. Determined, Olofin pressed on and reached Agba, a land inhabited by Eguns, spirits of the ancestors. Here, the people inscribed their stories onto stones, believing the permanence of rock would preserve their knowledge. But even this effort proved futile, as the river waters swept away their engravings with every flood. Once again, Olofin left disillusioned, his heart heavy with the weight of failure. Returning home, he could not stop pondering. How could the wisdom of the divine and the ancestors endure if it could not be preserved? He envisioned a world where writing would allow for sacred consecrations, testaments, and the recording of life's teachings. This thought consumed him. A divine vision. One day at noon, Olofin performed a cleansing ritual, using a dove to purify himself before laying down to rest. Troubled and sorrowful, he fell into a deep sleep where a vivid dream unfolded. He saw a land called Oyekun, a place bathed in mystical light where the answer to his quest awaited. Awakened with a renewed sense of purpose, Olofin resolved to find this sacred place. The next day, he set out with Awo Medalogan, a wise companion. As they journeyed, they rang small bells, their sound echoing through the land, and Olofin recited sacred prayers. Awo dire awo awo, lenai awi dire awo, lenai baba orin. Meeting Shangó. Their journey led them to Boa Oyekun, where Shangó, the powerful Orisha of thunder, awaited. Shangó, sensing their approach, prepared a sacred space adorned with Ifan, white chalk, and Osun, camwood powder. When Olofin arrived, Shangó greeted him with deep reverence and asked, "My father, what do you seek?" Olofin replied with a heavy heart, "What I seek, I have not found anywhere in this world." Shangó smiled and assured him, "Stay here tonight, and by dawn you will have what you seek." Unknown to Shangó, Olofin had instructed Awo Medalogan to hide among the palm trees, observing the events in secret. The revelation. At dawn, Shangó presented Olofin with a sacred wooden tablet carved from a fallen palm tree. Etched upon it were 16 crosses, each symbolizing the foundational teachings of Ifa. As Shangó called out the name of each Odin, symbols began to appear, seemingly emerging from the palm trees themselves. Shangó carefully inscribed these sacred symbols onto the tablet, explaining their meaning and significance. This, Shangó declared, is the foundation for great consecrations and sacred writings. Without it, humanity cannot preserve its knowledge. The birth of ink. To complete the revelation, Shangó prepared the first ink. He mixed Osun with sacred elements, and as he performed Irbale, a sacrificial invocation, the mixture transformed into black ink. Shangó explained, "This black ink will serve humanity, while the red ink shall remain sacred for the divine." Olofin watched in awe as the ink was used to enhance the sacred symbols, marking the dawn of writing as a tool for preservation and wisdom. The legacy, Olofin, overwhelmed with gratitude, blessed Shangó. "You will always stand beside me in the preservation of wisdom," he proclaimed. In return, Shangó requested a final addition to the sacred script. For confirmation, he said, "Let Ashtura be inscribed on the right and Okana on the left. These markings will signify the divine origins of writing." Olofin agreed, and thus the sacred art of writing was born, firm, secure, and eternal. It bridged the gap between the mortal and the divine, ensuring that the wisdom of the past could guide the future. A sacred lesson. And so, through the perseverance of Olofin and the divine guidance of Shangó, writing came into the world, a tool for preservation, consecration, and the eternal echo of humanity's voice. From fleeting gestures and eroded stones to the permanence of ink and symbols, this sacred gift became the cornerstone of human knowledge. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the mystical tale of the birth of writing, a story deeply rooted in Yoruba tradition. As we have seen, Olofin's quest to find a permanent form of writing was not only a search for a practical solution, but also a profound exploration of perseverance, innovation, and divine intervention. This story teaches us about the importance of communication and the preservation of knowledge across generations. It reminds us that the methods we use to record our history, culture, and spiritual teachings have evolved, but always hold a sacred purpose. The creation of a durable script by Shangó, with divine guidance from Olofin, marked a significant advancement for humanity, enabling not just the recording of everyday events, but also the sacred texts and rituals that define a culture. We invite you to reflect on how this story resonates with our modern efforts to store and safeguard human knowledge. From stone tablets to digital data, our quest continues in new forms. How do we ensure that our digital legacies withstand the test of time, just as Olofin sought for his words to endure the elements? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you preserve important traditions and knowledge in your own life? What lessons do you take from Olofin's journey that apply to our digital age? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future stories. Join us next time as we explore another fascinating tale from the rich tapestry of Yoruba mythology. Thank you for watching, and remember, the stories of the past illuminate the paths of the future.